Okay. Good morning, guys. Morning, everyone. Yeah. Good morning, guys. Morning, everyone. So this is Pawan from MGM IT Training. First of all, I would like to thank for joining. Thanks for joining within such a short notice. So yeah, let's get started. Okay. So this demo is for careers in software testing in 2023, right? So oh, hope everyone is able to see my screen, right? And everyone is able to hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, guys. All right, guys. So this is the agenda for today's session, guys. So we want to discuss like what are the cases in software testing in 2023 in the current market scenario, and who all are the ideal participants for this training, right? So this would be the agenda session for today. So ideal participants and software testing as a career, and what are the major software testing careers, and what is the size of market software testing market worldwide in as per latest statistics in 2022? What was the market size in 2022, and what are the future projections? So I collected some information, some data points, and I'm going to present that today. And what is the what are the different courses that we are running? So I'll cover that. I'll explain that. And the last 10 minutes I will leave for any Q&A session. So meanwhile, if you have any queries, so you feel free to stop me and get those clarified, guys. Okay. So this is the today's agenda for today's session. And I'm recording this session and it will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. Okay. So if you haven't had a call with me or chat with me before, so please save my WhatsApp number, guys. I see some new joiners, new names. So this is my WhatsApp number. Save my contact as Pawan MGM IT Training, so that you will receive updates on the new batches. Okay. Only when you save my WhatsApp number, because we are using a CRM application. To send messages to all the inquiries, right? To all the inquiries, send updates to all the inquiries. So please, unless until you save our WhatsApp number, so you will not receive those WhatsApp messages, guys. All right. And by the way, I have Subhash, who is going to, uh, continue on, or who is going to take manual testing training. And I personally provide performance testing training, as most of you know, right? Hey, hi, Subhash. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Pawan. Hi, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Okay. So these are the
Good morning.
technical skills. Yeah, sorry. So these are the technical skills required for a software test engineer, right? After training this, not before. I will discuss what are the prerequisites. I will discuss that in the next session. So basically, these are the technical skills required for any software engineer, right? Any software engineer. So be it a developer or test engineer or any software engineer, some basic knowledge of database and SQL, knowledge in some test management tool, right? Experience on of some defect tracking tool like Jira, etc. And basic knowledge in Linux, because you may be knowing. So one second, guys. So most of your server operating systems will be running on Linux, right? You can see here. So Linux has 40% of the market share. Okay, between Windows and Linux, if you can see here, 42% of the global market is occupied by Linux. Okay, then 28% with Linux, Mac with 17%, and so on. So that's the reason some basic knowledge in Linux is expected, and either you have to be good in manual testing or automation testing or performance or mobile testing or security testing. Okay, just updating the status, right? Okay, so these are the technical skills required for any software engineer. Now, first important question that I face from any student is how much coding knowledge is required? Do we require any programming knowledge for software testing career? Right? So that would be the important question that most of you may be having, right? When you start thinking about software testing. So this is the first and foremost question that most of you have. Isn't it, guys? Yes, please respond.
Yes.
Right? So First of all, so coding skills not required for manual and performance testing. As we discussed before, right? So we have different careers in software testing. We have different careers in software testing. These are the major software testing careers, right? Manual testing. So if you do or functional testing, if you do functional testing without any tools, that is called as manual testing. I'll explain that over here. I think this is an apt slide for that, right? So if you are doing software functional testing manually without using any tools, right? So that is called as manual testing. So functional testing done manually by QA testing units, that is called as manual testing, right? If you are doing the same functional testing by using some automation tools like Selenium, right? Uh, Selenium, etc., right? And with the help of the scripts. So that is called as automation testing. We have a couple of other automation testing tools also like UFT. Subhash, you are the right, maybe you are the right person to mention some automation testing tools.
Yes, we have Tosca, we have UFT, Selenium with Java, and Selenium with Python. So these are the different tools
Automation tools
which
in the
are widely
market,
using in the market. Yeah,
right?
for the
But
automation
however,
testing.
yeah, thanks, thanks. So, however, Selenium is the major, major tool, right? In automation market, Selenium is the major tool. And if you want to go for automation testing, so Selenium involves coding. You have Selenium with Java, Selenium with Python, Selenium with C Sharp, isn't it? So if you are using any tools for doing functional testing, so that is called as automation testing, right? So many people, ask this or confused, ask this. Many students who are beginning their career, they ask this question like, what is the difference between manual testing and automation testing, right? So that's the reason we have this slide over here. And coming to performance testing. So performance testing is non-functional testing. So these two are manual testing and automation testing are comes under functional testing. Whereas performance testing is non-functional testing and it is tool driven, right? And we do performance testing with the scripts generated by tools like Loader, JMeter, NeoLoad, WebLoad, and Silk Performer, etc., etc. And all these tools will have record and replay feature. All these performance testing tools will have record and replay structure. So we need not write any code from scratch, but tool will generate the script, right? That is the beauty of performance testing. And these are the major careers in software testing, guys. Manual testing, automation, and performance. These are the major careers in software testing. Apart from this, you have security testing, user acceptance testing, etc., etc. There are a lot of other, testing careers. However, these are the major careers in software testing. Okay. Any queries, guys, before I move to the next slide? Any queries?
Yes.
Yes, please. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So coding skills are not, programming skills or coding skills are not mandatory to learn software testing. So that is the first point I want to make it clear, right? For manual and performance guys, by the way. However, for automation testing, you require full of programming knowledge, right? You will be writing code from scratch and you will be developing. You have to, if you choose automation testing as a career, so you have to write some frameworks, automation frameworks, etc., etc. That involves complete coding, right? So even though coming to manual and performance testing, even though coding is not required, if you have some good programming skills, you will get double packages than others. You'll get double or triple packages than others, guys. Those who are having good program testing units with good programming skills get higher packages and very prospective career, very promising career. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, what are the prerequisites for joining the software testing? So first prerequisite is 15 years of full-time education. Okay. So any graduation is fine. So, from past 3-4 years, organizations are not asking BTech or MCA only. Okay. They are seeking for 15 years of full-time education. So that means up to 10th 10 years and then intermediate 2 years and then any degree is fine. That's what they mean when they say 15 years of full-time education. So let me show you one screenshot over here. So which I it happened that, I got it from TCS, eligibility for software testing career. Okay, particularly this opening is for performance testing. All right. So here you can see that. So is it visible, guys? Is the screenshot visible? So
Yes, sir.
this is a job recruitment email from TCS, as you can see here. Hiring for performance testing, Tata Consultancy Services, 1 to 6 years. And if you observe here, uh, they have openings pan India. Experience range that they are looking for is 1 to 6 years, right? And if you observe the, let me scroll down. If you observe the minimum qualification that they mentioned is 15 years of full-time education. Clear, guys? So any degree is fine for software testing, particularly for software testing test. Okay. However, if you go for any other careers like DevOps or cloud side or any other software data science, they will preferably organizations will prefer computers background guys only, BTech or MCA guys. That too from computers background guys. And however, so this is the advantage with software testing. So any degree is fine over here. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Good. I should be having that actual email also, but I got this screenshot actually. All right, anyways. So I can share that actual email also, which I got. Actually, I got this email from, to this email ID only. I'll share it tomorrow. All right. So
Yes.
these are the prerequisites for software testing. And that is the reason we were able to place even B pharmacy guys and the hotel management, someone having degree with hotel management qualification got trained and got placed in performance testing last year, right? And we even had a B pharmacy student. So her name is Prashanti. Let me quickly show you something. So yes, so last year or before last year in 2021, we had a student with B pharmacy background. She joined our training and she got placement in Bangalore in a product-based company in Bangalore with 3 years experience, and she got 12.5 lakhs package. Wonderful, right? So her qualification is B pharmacy, right? And as you can see here, and she got trained and in software testing, and she got placement in Bangalore in a product-based company with a starting package of 12.5 lakhs. Okay. Anyone from Godavari districts? All right. Anyway. So 15 years of full-time education is the prerequisite, guys. So please refer any friends or relatives who are interested in IT career. Okay. So particularly in software testing. So even, right? So please refer them or share this demo session. I will be uploading to my YouTube channel and sharing the link to you. So please forward our demo session to them if you have any friends or relatives and get some good referral amount, guys. Okay. And another prerequisite is testing mindset or passion to enter IT career. Right? That is another important prerequisite. Okay. And for performance testing, but now this is for manual testing or manual testing guys. Okay. So I'm going to cover extensively on manual and performance testing. So right. So because we are showing placement, 100% placement in these two careers, manual and performance. So I'll be focusing more on manual and performance testing. And coming to performance testing, basic programming skills are enough for performance testing needs. And we'll be covering that in our training. So personally, I am taking these performance testing training sessions, and Subhash will be taking manual testing training. So I'll hand off to Subhash, after in couple of minutes. Okay. And prior knowledge and training in any of the following will be beneficial. So some of you maybe already, trained in any of these technologies. Like let's say if you have some experience in your academics or after a post academics, if you are trained in C or C++, or if you are having some core Java knowledge, or .NET knowledge, SQL knowledge, Python knowledge, ETL testing knowledge, right? So, and Linux, if you are trained in Linux, right? So, any of these prior knowledge will be helpful for performance testing career. So, that is the beauty of performance testing is. The reason being, 80% of the applications that we test are Java applications, and 10 to 20% of the applications that we test are .NET applications. And any application uses some database, and if you have any SQL knowledge, prior knowledge on SQL, that would be helpful, right? And we have some performance testing tools based on Python, like Locust is one open source tool based in Python, right? So that's why if you are trained in Python, that would be helpful for this performance testing career. And ETL testing is one subset of performance testing, I can say, right? And most of the servers that most of the applications will be running on Linux operating system servers. So if you have any prior Linux knowledge, that also will be helpful for performance testing career. And load runner, which is one of the important performance testing tool, is developed in ANSI C language. So if you have any C or C++ programming knowledge also, that would be helpful. Okay. If you don't have any, if you are not trained in any of these technologies or if any of these streams, right? Still we are okay. So if you have 15 years of full-time education and you need to have passion to enter IT career, or you should have a basic testing mindset, right? Or passion to enter IT career. So we'll take care of the rest of the things. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
So is anyone trained in any of these core Java or .NET or SQL or Python or Linux or ETL testing?
Sir, I have knowledge on Oracle SQL.
Okay, excellent. Oh, you are already working on on SQL, right? You mentioned that before in our introduction, isn't it? Okay, guys. And how about career prospects, right? So this is more important, right? How about career prospects for software testing engineers, and how is the current market, right? Because everyone knows that we are going through ration phase. So I will clarify some of your queries. So I had some queries yesterday in WhatsApp. I have consolidated that and I clarified those queries. Okay. So we'll discuss those queries. I got some queries personally from some students, guys. So they have pinged me personally. So I have compiled all those queries and I gave clarification for them. So let us discuss those. So what is the software testing market size? Right? In 2019, it's $40 billion. This is the market size of for software testing is $40 billion in 2019. How much is a billion, guys? How much is billion, guys?
1 crore.
100
Billion
crores.
is 100 crores. Yeah. So billion is 100 crores. Okay. Right. So this is the software market size. Right. $40 billion in 2019. And it went up to $45 billion in 2022. Okay. I'll show you the link also where I got this information. Okay. Hold on. Just please wait. So this is the link from where I got this information. So I'm not giving some random numbers. These are, this is the information that I gathered from internet. You can see here software market size valued at $45 billion in 2022. Okay. This is the software market size. So many people, the reason why I'm explaining this is many people ask like, do you have, that much, do you have job openings in software testing? Right? Isn't it? So this is one of the common questions that most of you may be having. And software testing market growth was forecasted to be 6% CAGR, 5 to 6% CAGR. CAGR stands for compounded annual growth rate from 2026 to 2022 2026. So it's going to increase at 6% CAGR, compounded annual growth rate. Clear, guys? And software testing industry is facing huge resource crunch actually due to pandemic and other factors. Okay, they are facing huge resource crunch, good resource crunch. Okay, because pandemic has spoiled everyone. So most of the people, entered into IT through proxy or backdoor because of the pandemic, isn't it? They are facing good resource crunch actually due to pandemic and other factors, right? Isn't it? You might have been knowing many people who joined through IT career through proxy, right? And we don't encourage that, we are not encouraging that proxy from the beginning. particularly, our students are going face-to-face interviews and cracking interviews on their own. And that is one reason why we had introduced this manual testing with ISTQB certification. Okay, we'll talk about that in a little while. So we are providing manual testing with ISTQB certification, right? And I will show you what are the career prospects for ISTQB certified in testers. And I will show you how many jobs we have currently in April 2023. You will be really surprised, right? You will be really surprised that ISTQB has this much potential. So I'll give you some facts and figures. We'll discuss with some facts and figures. So you can see here in the market size, software testing market size is in 2022 it was $45 billion, and forecast period till 2032 is 5% CAGR, compounded annual growth rate. Okay, you know difference between simple interest and compound interest, right? So this is compounded annual growth rate. All right. So why it is increasing like that is because more and more we are having more and more mobile applications, isn't it? Now 5G is launched in India and all other countries, isn't it? So we have more and more mobile applications. So mobile applications is going to contribute more for this 5% CAGR going forward. So here you can see. Okay. So hold on one second. So this 5% CAGR, this forecasted growth is going to be driven by surging use of mobile-based applications. Okay, particularly with mobile-based applications. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Now, so coming back to the content. Yeah. So the next question, any queries, guys, before we move to the next concept? Before we move to the next data point, any queries here? I'll take a pause here.
Then how is the market for performance testing, Kishore?
I'll come to that. Performance testing, it's always good. Okay. Automation testing and performance testing is always good. Okay. I can say for sure, and that is why we are providing 100% placement guarantee in performance testing, because it doesn't require coding. If you want to place some candidate in automation, it depends on majority of the effort depends on the candidate, because we require coding skills. However, in performance testing, like coding skills not mandatory. So that is why we have been providing 100% placement guarantee right from the beginning in whatever market we are. So we are providing 100% placement because we admit the students after having some initial assessment. I generally take some simple assessment for the students. I will assess their communication and technical skills, logical skills basically, right? And then only admit them into performance testing. And that's the reason we are providing 100% placement guarantee without doing any proxy and backdoor. That is important. All right. So I'll come to that. We'll discuss that with the facts and figures. Okay. So now coming to the course duration. Manual testing course duration will be 30+ hours online training. Okay. Right now we are having online training only for manual testing, and manual testing with ISTQB certification comes to 40+ hours. This comes to 40 to 45 hours as per our previous batch trackers. Let me take a pause here. So for every batch, we have a batch tracker like this. Here you can see we had conducted one ISTQB certification batch last year, right? And that is the first batch actually, in which we introduced this ISTQB certification training, and it went up to 37 hours, as you can see here, right? So here you can see. So there, we ran this ISTQB preparation for almost 7 to 8 hours. Some sessions are not yet updated, right? So however, it went up to so for this batch, we are going to provide 10 to 15 hours of training dedicated for ISTQB certification training for manual testing, those who are joining manual testing training, guys. Is it clear, guys? Hope I am not confusing you with both manual and performance, right? So we are going to take 10 to 15 hours on. We are focusing. We are going to focus on only ISTQB certification training in the last 10 to 15 hours of the training. Is it clear, guys? But manual testing with ISTQB certification comes to 1.5 months, right? With respect to duration, and with respect to number of hours, it will be 40 to 45 hours. Okay, as per our previous experience. Clear, guys? And this is the first batch. That's why we had like below 40 hours. But definitely we will have 40 to 45 hours in this current batch. Okay. And coming to performance testing, the total duration would be 150 plus hours for both the tools, for both load runner and JMeter tools, and monitoring and analysis. Okay. So I am going to run this performance testing trainings. So I have been like running this performance testing trainings from the past 5 years. I started this in 2018. All right. And manual testing training will be run by, we have 2 trainers for manual testing. So one is Subhash, which we have now, whom we have now in this demo. And there is another trainer called Suresh. Okay. Both are having 12 plus years of experience in both service-based and product-based companies. I'll give a brief, introduction about themselves. Okay. I'll introduce them also in the coming up slides. So, and some general queries that I face is, yes, I think we already covered this, right? Is programming knowledge required to join performance testing? As I mentioned, right, basic programming knowledge is enough. Like if loops, for loops. If you don't have that also, we'll be covering that in the training, right? And the next important query that I get is manual testing knowledge required for performance testing units? Okay. So is manual testing knowledge or manual testing training required for performance testing units? So I would say the answer is yes and no. Okay. When is it yes and when is it no? If you have a lot of career gap, or if you are from non-computers background, right? If you are not, see, there are 2 cases here. If you are from non-computers background, or if you have a lot of career gap, if you want to fill that career gap, yes, manual testing training is required for you, right? We have some housewives also who are, who want to restart their career. Okay, who is professionally qualified, but could not pursue job because of getting marriage and kids and all, and who want to restart their career. So for them also, I recommend to join this manual testing training. Okay, that will help you to to brush up your testing skills, or to get a very good foundation for software testing career. Clear, guys? Right? So is this clear, guys? Is manual testing knowledge or manual testing training required for performance testing career? Is this clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
So if you are having more career gap, this will help you to build a strong foundation for software testing career. And even ISTQB also, we'll discuss that. ISTQB, the certification training that we are providing is ISTQB foundation level certification. That is mandatory for any other certification, any other ISTQB certification. That means if you want to attempt any other ISTQB certification exam, foundation level exam is mandatory. Okay. And for clearing foundation level certification, manual testing training is mandatory. Is it clear, guys? This software functional testing or manual testing knowledge is compulsory to clear that ISTQB foundation level certification. So let me elaborate here. So the certification that we are going to provide is foundation level certification. Clear, guys? And this is mandatory to attempt any ISTQB certification, either in automation or performance testing or security testing. For any ISTQB certification, this foundation level certification is mandatory. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right? So, and one more question that I face is, for performance testing career, is it mandatory to learn both load runner and JMeter? And my answer would be yes. Yes, load runner and JMeter are mandatory. Because if you see any, I have created one Naukri profile with 3+ years experience to see the job market base. I'll show you some of those mails. Okay. Naukri alerts. So once you create a Naukri profile, you should be getting daily alerts, isn't it? you will be getting daily alerts from Naukri. And if you see here, if you see any JD, guys, this is the latest email, guys, April 10th, right? So I am seeing every day, and I'll show you some more news also. Okay, I am seeing almost 5 to 6 openings every day for performance testing and 7 to 8 for automation testing, right? But what like many people have assumptions that job market is not good. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? But that is not the truth, right? So you need not trust anyone. Create one Naukri profile for yourself, and you will understand. You will yourself understand how many openings are there. You need not trust me, or you need not trust any other trainer or any other training institute, right? Just create a Naukri profile for yourself. I will help you if you want. It hardly takes 5 minutes. No need of a CV also. Okay. Just create a profile. No need of CV, and you will get these opening emails daily, right? These are Naukri alerts which we receive daily. So this is April 5th, and see how many openings are there. So you have API test engineer, performance test engineer, QA automation engineer, automation tester, right? So in this mail, in this particular email, I found 5 to 6 openings for performance testing. These are daily openings, by the way, and 6 to 7 for automation testing. So shall we count that? See, here you can see automation 2, right? And 3, 4, 5, right? 6, 7, right? You have 7 openings, 7 companies which are having openings for automation testing. And let's count for performance testing. Performance testing 1, right? And then 2, 3, Annular Technologies 3, Eagle Genomics 4, and Wintech Services 5, right? And couple of these, in these openings also, there is a mix of automation and performance. Observe here. So the test title is Senior Test Engineer, but this is for automation testing as well as performance testing. Clear, guys? So, yes, any queries? Okay. So, as you can see here, so this is the latest email, guys. Okay. This is April 5th email. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And now create a profile for software testing. You will see more number of openings than this. Okay. You will definitely see more number of openings. And I will show you. Okay. I'll come to ISTQB jobs actually. I'll come to, what is the job market size for ISTQB certified testers. I'll Google search before you only, and I'll show that. Right. Just out of curiosity, yesterday, like I had searched it and I found very good information. Okay. So next, let me show that also. Shall we see that? Software testing jobs for ISTQB certified testers. Okay. See the count, guys. ISTQB jobs. 15,593 ISTQB job vacancies in April 2023 as per Naukri statistics. You have 15,593 ISTQB job vacancies. Means this is particularly for those who are test engineers who are having ISTQB certification. Right? We need one job, right? We don't require thousands of jobs. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? So this is the value for ISTQB certification. Even in this Asian market also, when we have 15,593 job vacancies for ISTQB certified testers, just imagine last year how many openings were there for ISTQB certified testers. And I will show you we frequently get some referral openings from our contacts. And this is one of the openings that I got in February, right? These were purely for software testing. Okay, not for automation or not for performance. Got it? This is particularly for software testing, manual testing. Okay, read the job description. Okay, we are looking for probation and full-time candidates only, and see what is the qualification and what are the. So probation period will be 3 months. Of course, this is a startup company. That's why they are offering 10,000 per month for first 3 months, and then after probation period, salary will be 3 lakhs per annum. Right? This is a startup company, by the way. Okay, this is a startup company, and startup companies offer less packages compared to MNCs, right? So, however, these are some referral openings. We have Frugal Testing is a software testing organization established and run by one of my previous manager. Okay, you might have seen this in my performance testing demo sessions. You might have seen this company name in my performance testing demo sessions. Let me quickly show you that. So he was one of my previous manager when I was working for Bank of America here ago, right? He's the CEO and principal architect for Frugal Testing. He's the CEO of this company called Frugal Testing, and he was my manager in Bank of when I was working for Bank of America. He was my manager, and this is their website, frugaltesting.com. Okay, and we continuously get they continuously ask us for referrals, or if we have any candidates, trained candidates. Particularly, they look for ISTQB certification. Okay, ISTQB certification. They give preference for ISTQB certified testers. Any queries, guys?
No, sir.
Okay, and here you can see after 12 months, they would be offering 6 lakhs if the performance is excellent, 5 lakhs if performance is exceeded, 4 lakhs if performance is average, right? So these are some referral openings that we get very frequently. Now going back to the slide, right? What are the packages that you can expect in service-based companies? Basically, this is a service-based company only. This is a service-based company. And I hope you know what is the difference between service-based and product-based companies, right? Now let us discuss what are the packages that you can expect in both service-based and product-based companies. And I will hand over to Subhash. Okay. So in service-based companies, you know what is a service-based company, right? Most of you know what is a service-based company, right? So when you say service-based company, TCS, CTS, these are all service-based companies, isn't it? Infosys, Tech Mahindra, right? Mindtree, all
Yes,
these
sir.
are service-based companies, right? They provide development and testing services for other clients, for their clients, or other software companies, right? They provide development and testing services for their clients or other clients or other they'll be working on others projects, right? So that is, and there are a lot of other service based companies, right? And what is a product based company? Product based company means they develop their own products, right? And they test their own products. For example, so you have product based companies. When you say product based companies, Google, right? Microsoft, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, SAP Labs, right? And Salesforce, ServiceNow. So these are all product-based companies. Now, what are the career? What are the compensation? What is the compensation or package that you can expect in service-based companies for freshers and experienced? Freshers service-based companies will offer somewhere around 3 to 4 lakhs. In Hyderabad, guys, I am well aware of Hyderabad market. So I'm talking about Hyderabad job market. Okay. For 3+ years experience, definitely for Bangalore and Pune, you can expect more packages than this, right? And we are discussing this first for manual testing. For 3+ years experience, guys, you can expect somewhere around 8 to 10 lakhs. 8 to 10 lakhs for manual testing, guys. And in Hyderabad, guys, I'm talking about Hyderabad market, Hyderabad job market. Okay. So this is the market, this is the job market, or these are the expected packages for manual testing units. Now coming to performance testing. So performance testing, freshers can expect 3 to 5 lakhs. And for 3+ years experience, right? So minimum package is 10 lakhs and it went up to 15 lakhs. Okay, for performance testing, these are the expected packages, 10 to 15 lakhs for 3+ years experience. And minimum package that my students got is 10 lakhs. If you meet me personally, I can show you their offer letters also, some of their offer letters. Okay, I cannot share it online. But however, if you meet me personally, and those who met me, I have already shown to you already, right? For example, Nawaz met me and Sai Krishna met me, and I have shown some of their offer letters as well, right?
Sir.
Nawaz,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right? They met me personally, and they saw some offer letters of my previous batch students. Clear. Now
Yep.
coming to product-based companies, okay. So service-based companies, you can expect only 10 to 12 lakhs for performance testing. Now coming to product-based companies. So product-based companies offer 5 to 10 lakhs for manual testing or performance testing. Okay, or automation testing. Manual automation or performance, product-based companies offer 5 to 10 lakhs package even for freshers. Manual or automation or performance. Okay, for 3+ years experience, guys. Again, minimum starts with 10 lakhs and it goes up to 20 lakhs. Right? It goes up to 20 lakhs for performance testing in product-based companies. Okay. Recently, Value Labs offered, 15 lakhs package for 3 years experience. I have that offer letter also, by the way. Okay. I cannot share it online, but if you meet personally, I can show you that offer. Value Labs offered. Value Labs is a service-based company, by the way. Value Labs is a service-based company only. They offered, 15 lakhs package for, so I had to modify it correct. I have to update it actually. They offered 15 lakhs package for 3+ years experience. Oh, got it. And for product-based companies, it goes up to 20 lakhs for 3+ years experience. Guys. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, let me go back to the slide. So these are the average and max packages in service-based and product-based companies. Guys. Any queries over here before we move to the next slide?
Sir.
And I have shown you current job market also, right? So currently we have 15,593 ISTQB job vacancies as per Naukri in April 2023. This is the latest statistics that I have. Right? Now, yeah. Now, I will hand off to Subhash. We have Subhash today. He's one of our manual testing trainer, and we are planning to run one morning batch and one evening batch for manual testing. If we have enough number of candidates for manual testing. Okay. And for performance testing, I am already having one morning batch and one evening batch. Okay. So right now I am having load runner batch I am running load runner batch in the evening, and I'm starting JMeter batch in the morning from next. Already started last week. I'm going to start JMeter from next week. Right. So today from 9:30 to 10:30, I have a demo session. So if you are interested for performance testing, you can join from 9:30 to 10:30. Now I will hand off the floor to our manual testing trainer Subhash, who is having 13+ years of experience, IT experience, and he's a BTech graduate and started careers with Nest Technologies, and he's currently working as a test manager for a top MNC organization in Bangalore. He has good experience with world reputed banks, and I'll let him introduce himself. Uh, yeah, that's it from my side, guys. Uh, Pawan, this is Pawan from NGM IT Training. Now I'll hand over the floor to Subhash, our manual testing trainer.
Thanks, Pawan, for the nice session so far. So, hi everyone. So, this is Subhash, and I have 13+ years of experience in IT, entirely into the software testing. And as mentioned here, I have started my career with Nest Technologies and later on moved to different companies. And currently working as a test manager in Bangalore. I'm not comfortable to really reveal the company name so far. And so far, I have worked for the top reputed bank in the world, like Emirates and BD Bank in Dubai, and Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank in Abu Dhabi, DBS Bank in Singapore, Nimble Australian Bank, and Nordea European Bank as well. So Even in India, I worked for the Dhanlakshmi Bank. So my career entirely into the banking and finance domains, and just 1 year into the telecom. So
Okay, thank you, Subhash.
can we go
Okay.
to the next slide? Yeah. Suresh, you can
Yes.
introduce with Suresh.
Yeah, Suresh is not with us now, so he's traveling now. Okay, so and I'll give his introduction. So I'll introduce him. Suresh is another trainer. So he's having 12 plus years of IT experience. He's a data graduate, and he started career with Blue Frog Mobile Technologies. Hmm, Technologies, and he's currently working for a reputed product-based company and a global leader in ERP space, right? And he has experience, rich IT experience in both service-based and product-based companies. And he has good amount of experience in insurance, e-commerce, finance domains. So if you observe, all our trainers are having 10 plus years of experience. Okay. So, and at least like 4 to 5 years of training experience. Okay. Now coming to my introduction, I'm an MCA graduate and I have 16 plus years of IT experience and 13 plus years in performance testing and engineering. I started my career as a Java developer, so I have like 2 to 3 years of experience in Java development, and so I have currently like 13 plus years experience in performance testing and engineering. Okay, so and I started my career with App Labs Technologies. So App Labs, if you heard it, so it is one of the world's first largest independent software testing company. మన తెలుగు వాళ్ళ కంపెనీ సో it was established by Sesireddy sir from Nellore. So he is the founder and CEO of Sesireddy of App Labs Technologies, Sesireddy sir. He is from Nellore, hailing from Nellore, right? And this App Labs Technologies was later acquired by CSC. So you can see here, he's the CEO and founder of App Labs. Okay. Now, coming back to this, hold on. Yeah. So I worked for 6.5 years for App Labs Technologies, and I worked on all major tools like LoadRunner, JMeter, WebLoad, SimPerformer in these domains: retail, healthcare, banking, and finance domains. And my second organization was Tech Mahindra, which is a service-based company, and I got chance to work on multiple LoadRunner protocols over there. So I have experience on 10 LoadRunner protocols. LoadRunner supports almost 30 plus protocols, and I had experience. I am having experience on 10 plus protocols with LoadRunner. And my next organization is a product-based company, Bank of America. So this is the main reason for me running these trainings, and actually that experience enabled me. So for the first 10 years, I have spent in service-based companies, and I have worked for Bank of America for 2.5 years. And if I want to quantify that, the amount of experience that I gained in this 2.5 years is equal to first 10 years experience. Okay. So first 10 years lo enta experience vachindo, Bank of America lo I got that much experience in 2.5 years, just 2.5 years, right? Being a product based company, and they are into banking domain, right? So I got chance to work on JMeter, Jenkins, Splunk, Introscope, Dynatrace, WebLogic Console, OEM, AppWatch, and all this. And I am a certified associate in JMeter, Splunk, Dynatrace, and some certified Java developer. Of course, that is very long back. And later, after leaving Bank of America, I worked for InnoMinds, which is a service-based company, and it is one of the top 10 dream companies to work for. And it got a National Best Employer Award, starting from 2018. It got like for a couple of years, not just for 2018. So it got that National Best Employer Award brand out for a couple of years, right? Later, I worked for SAP Labs, one of the reputed product-based organization in ERP space. There are the global leaders in ERP space, right? So I worked for SAP Labs as a principal performance engineer, and later I worked for State Street as a QA manager, which is another State Street is another product-based company. And my last organization was Qualizil. I worked as a performance test architect for 1.5 years approximately. And right now I am into full-time training space. Okay. So this is about myself. This is my introduction. So we'll stop it here, guys, for today, today's demo session. Okay. So if anyone is interested in performance testing, so you can join from 9:30 to 10:30 before leaving, right? So this is my WhatsApp number. Please save my WhatsApp number. Then only you will get my next batch updates, guys. Right? And this is my YouTube channel. So hold on. So let me quickly show you. So once you go to YouTube, right? If you haven't subscribed, let me show you my YouTube channel, Performance Testing. Search for Performance Testing Real-Time Training, and you will get, my name over here. Okay. Performance Testing Real-Time Training, Pavan MGM IT Training. Guys, someone has copied our, my channel name. So, but however, this is my channel, guys. This is my channel, Performance Testing Real-Time Training. Recently, I have changed it because someone's channel is also having the same name, right? So this is my YouTube channel, Performance Testing Live Training, Pavan MGM IT Training. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. So do subscribe and turn on all notifications if you haven't subscribed before, right? So we'll be posting updates on the new batches as well as some interview questions like this. Let me quickly show you. We'll be frequently posting some interview questions, referral openings like this in the community tab. Here you can see this is an update about my manual testing training, right? Which I posted yesterday, and a couple of other posts. I'll show you a couple of other posts. So this is we conduct regular tests actually for our students, and these are the weekly assessment. Okay, so we'll be posting their weekly assessment results. Okay, as you can see here, right? And we'll be posting some useful information like this as well as referral openings. Okay, and if any of your students cracked interview and got a job, we'll be posting that for just as a motivation to others, right? And yeah, so this is about ISTQB certification training that we are giving, and this is we are planning some free spoken English classes for our current and previous batch students, because we observed that like some students are unable to crack interviews because of communication skills, or being from the medium, or poor communication skills. So that's the reason we are launching like spoken English sessions. All right, and some interview questions like this. We'll be frequently posting interview questions like this in the form of poll or multiple choice questions, right? And referral openings like this. We got for example, in 3 months back, we got a referral opening for 12 freshers. Okay, 12 freshers for one Bangalore-based QA organization. So whenever we get some bulk requirement, and whenever our students are not sufficient, right? So mostly we'll be posting in our YouTube channel. So, and this is our classroom in Madhapur. We do have offline training for performance testing in Hyderabad, and this is our Madhapur branch. Okay, so these are the photos of our Madhapur branch, guys. This is our classroom, spacious classroom, as you can see. And this is a QA lab with lab coordinator, right? And I have some pics of our KPHP classroom as well. So again, this is our Madhapur branch. It's close to Durgancheru metro station. We have a 40-seater classroom and 20-seater QA lab with the lab coordinator. Very close to High Tech City and very close to Durgancheru metro station. Clear, guys? And I would like to thank my aptitude. Most of you may be knowing him, right? How many of you know him? He's the founder and the CEO of anyone know him?
Sridhar sir.
Yeah, Sridhar sir, right? So Sridhar sir, who is the founder and CEO of College of Competitive Exams. So I took my ISET training from Sridhar sir from College of Competitive Exams. Okay, Vijayawada. Very famous, right? So for ISET coaching and other, aptitude training, it's very famous for aptitude training, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I took, like I joined his ISET training of course, in 2004. Okay. And we are providing aptitude training. I am providing, aptitude training in the very regularly, like I will be uploading some videos on aptitude training, guys. Okay. So subscribe and turn on all notifications, then only you'll get this all this useful content. Okay. Move on. Yeah. So if anyone is interested in, like manual performance testing, so we have a demo from 9:30 to 10:30 today. So you can join the same Zoom meeting ID. Clear, guys? And I'll stop it here for today. So we'll some manual testing course structure and all we will discuss in tomorrow's demo. So we'll be having like free demo sessions this whole week. From starting with today till Friday, we have free demo sessions on manual testing, wherein we'll cover like what are the course contents and what is the training roadmap, etc. Okay. So I'll stop it here, guys, for today. Thanks for joining and have a nice day. And hold on. Hey, just hold on, guys. Please stay back. And one important thing that I want to discuss. Okay. Any Q&A, any questions, guys, now? Any queries from your side? Okay. If you don't have any queries, I have something to show. Last 2 slides, I want to show 2 more slides before closing the session. So many people assume that, I can learn on my own from Udemy or YouTube, right? Some of you may be having this assumption. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right? So this is one assumption that we all have, including me, right? I can, when I can learn on Udemy or from YouTube, why to join the training, right? If you can do well and good, if you can learn from YouTube or Udemy, well and good. However, so, have a look at this, some facts and figures are posted by Udemy itself. You can simply Google search for Udemy course completion rate. Okay. I'm doing Google search before you. Udemy course completion rate, right? Udemy itself revealed that completion rate is only 30%. It's only 30%. Only 30% who started on Udemy complete the course. Yes or no? This is from Udemy itself. Okay. So I'm not saying this, isn't it? So a professional training is mandatory. Okay. So we do provide, we are providing professional training from the past 5 years. And most of our students, like all of our students, because you pay some fees and, because these sessions are very interactive and live training, all of them, complete the course with us, right? And that is one thing I want to show you before closing the session. Next thing is, performance testing training FAQs. Okay. So as this is specific to performance testing, I will cover it in the demo session, my performance testing demo session. But this is something which I want to, really discuss and not miss. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys. Thanks for joining so early morning. I know it's too early. 7:30 is a bit early time, and that's why, people are joining till 8 o'clock. Anyways, thanks for joining and have a nice day. Please subscribe and turn on all notifications to my YouTube channel, guys. Okay. And yeah, thank you. Thank you once again. Bye.
Sir, at what time performance testing demo will be there? Like at
9:30 to 10:30. Yes.
The same link which you provided.
It's already started, guys, by the way. So it's already started last week. And this is the batch tracker. And I have shared already my previous recording sessions to those who inquired last week. Those who inquired recently, I will share those demos, those recording sessions. Okay. And if you want live demo, you can join today from 9:30 to 10:30. These are the timings. It was started last week, last Monday. And I covered only computer fundamentals for 2 sessions. First session was purely demo session. Next, computer fundamentals was 2 sessions for computer fundamentals. And I have covered testing life cycle and going to start performance testing life cycle today. Okay. So today's session would be on performance testing life cycle. So don't miss this for today's demo session. And I can share these previous sessions, recording sessions. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, please before leaving, please drop your preferred timings, guys. Preferred timings and your Gmail ID and WhatsApp number in the Zoom chat. Or if you have my WhatsApp number, please save my WhatsApp number. This is my WhatsApp number. Please save my WhatsApp number and drop your preferred timings and preferred course, manual or performance testing. and preferred timings, whether you are convenient with morning batch or evening batch. Okay, we have two slots currently for manual testing training. So one is 7:30 to 8:30 in the morning IST time, and another available slot is 7 to 8 p.m. So for those who want to join manual testing with ISTQB certification, please let us know your preferred timing so that we can plan the batches accordingly. Okay, these are manual testing training timings. Okay, manual testing training slots, available slots. 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. IST, and another one is 7 to 8 p.m. For performance testing, training slots are 8 to 9:15 a.m. Okay, and 7 to 8:30 p.m. So these are the currently available slots for performance testing. Okay, if required, I can take one more batch from 9:30 to 10:30. If we can form a batch of at least 20 students. Okay, so I can plan a batch from 9:30 to 10:30 in the morning IST time. This is for performance testing, right? So please let us know your preferred timing so that we can plan as per your convenience and the trainer's convenience, of course. So I got the trainer's convenient slots, and now I have to check with students' convenient times. All right, guys, thanks for joining so early morning within such a short notice. And by the way, please refer any friends or relatives who are looking for IT career. So you'll get very good referral amount from us. For performance testing, particularly for performance testing, if any of your referrals join performance testing training along with the real-time project training and take placement assistance, you will get 5,000 referral bonus, up to 5,000 referral bonus. Okay, referral benefit.
Sir, like, what is the phase of performance testing? Like,
Okay,
next
fee structure, I will explain that in performance testing demo. Okay. So for manual testing, okay, as this is for manual testing, let me complete this. So I have already updated in the WhatsApp group description, guys. We have a separate WhatsApp group for manual testing. So this one, manual testing ISTQB April 2023 batch, right? So I have updated the fee structure over here in the WhatsApp group description itself. Here you can see fees is 5,000 without certification and 8,000 with ISTQB certification training. Okay, without ISTQB certification training, fees is 5,000 for manual testing. Clear, guys?
Yes.
5K without certification, without ISTQB certification. Certification training, guys. By the way, we are providing certification training for attempting the exam. Like you will have to pay 4,000 for directly to ISTQB board. And 8K, right, with the ISTQB certification. And we are one of the very few training institutes who are providing ISTQB certification training, by the way. Okay, there are hundreds of institutes for software testing, but most of them don't provide ISTQB certification training. And we have started 2 years back this ISTQB certification training also, so that it will be, there will be more chances for your profile to be picked up when you have some certifications in your CV. Clear, guys? So this is about fee structure for manual testing training. And if you want, like performance testing training details and fees details, so please join 9:30 to 10:30, or else go through my previous demo sessions,
Yes, sir.
which are available on my YouTube channel. Okay. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day. I'm closing the session for today, this demo session for today, and see you tomorrow, same time.